Copyright Phelan M. Ebenhack, AP Florida quarterback Anthony Richardson, 15, seen here after running 45 yards for a touchdown in the first half against Utah, lived up to his hype with a complete performance in the Gators' dramatic 29-26 victory Saturday night at the Swamp. The Billy Napier debut at Florida delivered a little bit of everything game-ending drama, a spectacular atmosphere and two huge defensive stands, including an end-zone interception by Amari Burney with 17 seconds left Saturday night to seal a 29-26 upset of no. But nothing was more riveting for a raucous crowd of 90,799 screaming fans at the Swamp than seeing quarterback Anthony Richardson, who ran for 3 touchdowns and was mostly in total command of the offense, live up to his massive hype. The 6'4", 232-pound sophomore from Gainesville, making only his second career start and first at home, was the game's biggest difference maker. Richardson showed off his dual threat ability in a big way, completing 17 of 24 passes for 168 yards and rushing 11 times for 104 yards. Statistically, Florida and Utah played to a virtual draw, but Richardson and the Gators' defense in 2 big moments provided the edge. The Utes twice looked like they might get second-half touchdowns, only to have Travion Thomas stopped on 4th and goal at the 1 by linebacker Ventrell Miller on the opening third-quarter series. Then Burney pulled off his Malcolm Butler-like heroics at the end, intercepting the ball for Utah's only turnover when quarterback Cameron Rising foolishly tried to thread a second-down pass into end-zone traffic from 6 yards out with 17 seconds remaining. "We were talking to each other, on defense, staying focused," Burney told Tate Casey on the Florida postgame radio show. "Somebody had to step up and make a play. It just happened to be me. Nobody made more plays than Richardson, who led 4 touchdown drives and also had a highlight reel, 2-point conversion pass to put the Gators up 22-19 with 12:48 left in the game. Richardson superbly avoided a sack by Lander Barton, then found a wide-open Ja'Quavion Fraziars at the back of the end zone. Without those valuable 2 points, Utah, which failed on an earlier 2-point attempt, wouldn't have needed a touchdown for the win at the end. Utes coach Kyle Whittingham would likely have run down the clock and set up a chip-shot field goal for a walk-off victory. Florida won by making one more big play than the Utes. Once Utah's potent rushing attack found a groove in the third quarter, the Gators countered with Montrell Johnson runs of 11 and 17 yards before he darted through a big hole on a 14-yard TD prior to Richardson's 2-point PAT pass. After Utah regained the lead 26-22 on a Thomas 4-yard TD run, Richardson responded by leading the Gators on a 75-yard scoring march, which included a 20-yard run by freshman Trevor Etienne that ended with him recovering his own fumble. But it was Richardson's poise under pressure, especially on a 4th and 2 scramble for 10 yards on the game-winning drive, that put Florida in position to pull off the upset. Napier emphasized afterwards that the red zone opportunities were critical, with Utah settling for 2 field goals and coming away with no points on 2 other drives deep into UF territory. Meanwhile, the Gators turned all 3 of their red zone chances into touchdowns. Florida's other score came on a 45-yard TD scramble by Richardson, giving the Gators a 14-13 halftime lead. Utah's defense left the entire left sideline area vacant while in man-to-man pass coverage. Napier almost became the first UF coach to lose in his debut since Charley Pell to Houston in 1979, but the Gators preserved the nation's longest home opener winning streak of 33 games by showing their resiliency on both sides of the ball when it mattered most. "I was hopeful we could do this, and we did it," Napier said on his post-game show. "It's good to see the intangibles, the togetherness, the grit, the toughness. We could have played more disciplined at times, but they responded." As for Richardson, if he wasn't on the radar for Heisman Trophy voters coming into the season, the UF quarterback surely did enough against the defending Pac-12 champions to at least get their attention. "The guy just shows up, does the work, humble, selfless," said Napier. "A guy with that much ability and the spotlight on him, you think it might affect him. It remains to be seen what one glorious night against Utah, which should get Florida into the top 25, will do to accelerate the progress of Napier's program. One thing is certain, as long as Anthony Richardson stays healthy, the Gators might be in for a better season than many people expected." This article originally appeared on Florida Times-Union. Gene Frenette, Gators 29-26 win over No. 7 Utah confirmed Anthony Richardson hype is real.